Sometimes I wonder if I let him go out into the world, are they going to embrace him as I do? Or are they just going to chalk him up to just being whatever ideas they have about Black boys? Even in 2016, we're still having these children and bringing them into a world that still doesn't believe they have the right to humanity and to be free.
When I hear that people say Black boys are much older than what they are, I think my reaction is just to be hurt.
I feel like we have had some experiences with that in, elementary school, going back to pre-K, where like he was sent to the principal's office for being, too playful as a young boy, and it was such a premature and knee-jerk, I think, reaction by the teacher that he didn't even understand the exercise or interpret it. Their mind isn't even processing that way, then it's a futile form of punishment or remediation or whatever they would like to call it.
Sometimes teachers tend to not know what kind of home life we come from, probably assume whatever it is that they assume about little Black girls living in urban areas. I don't let it get too far. It's just a conversation, it's just seeing me. That's how I advocate, just being really, really present in their schools.
My son is going to be very, very tall, and he's going to be big, and I don't want people thinking that he's a monster or a predator or some kind of beast. That's how they talk about our children, particularly the teenagers. They think that they're superhuman just because of their size. And I wonder about that, and I worry about that.
It really saddens me when we are in spaces that are not predominantly Black, and the way that people treat my children. I remember once we were at the Brooklyn Museum and we were in the sandcastle, and one of my sons accidentally put sand in some little girl's eye, and this parent grabbed his daughter and said, "Let's get out of here. These people are acting like animals." Animals? I mean, it's a 2-year-old or 3-year-old child, and you're saying acting like animals. And I was like, oh my God, this is the world that these boys are gonna occupy. Raising Black children, I don't want the onus of racism to be on them. Mia Rice, Michael Brown, Trayvon, those could be my sons. And it really hits home because, you think, oh my gosh, no matter how well I think I'm doing this, when they step out of that door, it's a whole other conversation to be had.
My son looks a lot like Tamir Rice, so there was definitely that connection there. And I remember us recording a conversation when he talked about it. And at 7 years old, he was articulating his fears of being a Black child being killed by the police. And this is someone who, when he was 4 or 5, would high-five police officers and say, "Mommy, look, we're okay, the police are here." And he's now turned into this boy who's just like, I don't want to talk to police.
I would really like society to understand and appreciate that my son and other Black children are children.
Black children deserve to be free.
I want to be an engineer when I grow up.
When I grow up, I want to be an actress.
I want to be a karate master and have my own dojo.
I want to be a scientist of speed so I can make objects go faster.
For the first part of my life, I want to be a dancer, but then I want to open up a dance academy.
And maybe a baker if I learn how to make a cookie the right way.
My favorite thing about myself is that I get to have a lot of imagination with me.
I'm good because you could use good in many different ways because I'm a good person, I'm a good singer, I'm a good actress, and when you're a good person, that pretty much sums it all up.
I like that my family, they care about me, and I know wherever they are, I know I'm loved.
When I'm not feeling too good about something, they could always make me laugh about it.
I want our children to know that they matter and their dreams matter. And as Lupita Nyong'o said so eloquently, your dreams are valid.